It was actually very difficult, but then this is the process, and as an actor, you enjoy these times only because then it creates memories, it creates stories that we were shooting under the sun. The sun was right in front of our eyes, so it felt all very nice. We have this support towards each other. We are each other's honest critics. We got
Yeah.
that dream home for us, and we are building it with a lot of love. And when you're building it with a lot of passion, it takes a lot of time, but now we're
Yeah.
also excited to like put it out, and like we also wanted to move in there pretty soon.
Hello and welcome to News 18 Showsha. I am Chirag Sehgal and joining me today is actor Abhishek Nigam, who will be soon seen in Pukaar Dil Se. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for joining us. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you doing?
Very well. What new are you going to bring in for your fans this time, Abhishek?
Something in a very different genre, a family drama with a lot of twists, a lot of thriller, a lot of lead kind of emotions that we're going to bring upon table with a lot of fun and a lot of entertainment is going to be there. It's a fully
Yeah.
packed show, and I'm very excited and looking forward to it.
But you recently shot for the show in Jaipur. इतनी गर्मी में जयपुर में shoot करना, I'm sure it was very difficult.
It was actually very difficult, but then this is the process, and as an actor, you enjoy these times only because then it creates memories, it creates stories that we were shooting under the sun. The sun was right in front of our eyes,
Yeah.
so it felt all very nice. And of course, when you're working with so pleasant people, the whole thing and everything goes very easy.
Since you mentioned about creating memories in Jaipur, सबसे अच्छी memory क्या रही?
I think shooting there is always a very beautiful memory. And then I really love the place because I don't know, well, I mean, a lot of people I know from Jaipur. And then I've already shot my, film in Jaipur, Panipat. And then after that, like another time with Pukar, I'm shooting there again. And then, shooting in front of monuments, architectures, and then exploring the culture. And, like people
Yeah.
over there are very warm, so there are a lot of fun memories, and then these people that I'm working with, Vedika, Koyal, and Saraswati. So all of these people are very, fun loving, very warm. So the whole
Yeah.
feeling about it is very nice.
With Pukar, you're also catering into a very different genre this time in comparison to what you have done in the past. Chahe hero ho, ya Alibaba ho. Do you think it was, as an actor, it was also much needed for you now?
This is for me a very great opportunity, and Pukar is such a great initiative by the producers and everything, and at the whole team channel, and this is a good project, and I'm very happy to be the part of it.
Do you think it's also very unfortunate that as far as you don't accept shows or roles like Pukar, where you're not catering to only the maybe a children's section wala jo genre hai, people don't consider you mainstream.
No, that's not. It's nothing like that. I mean, it's always about people's perspectives, and they're very limited people who kind of keep aware, little pessimist perspective about people. But then I believe it's at the end, your craft speaks for you, and at the end, your hard work speaks for you. So I would want to do as much work as possible that can, clear all the pessimistic perspective of people, and then I'd always want to come stronger and stronger.
Yeah. But tell us about your role in Pukar. We just know that you're playing the role of an heir of a wealthy family, but what else?
So this is a very layered character. Like when you look at Sagar, Sagar is a very innocent, sweet boy who's loving, who has this very witty humor, and then he's very playful, very humble, and very innocent guy. But then in the depth, there's this pain in his heart that is flowing because he has seen a lot of trouble in his family, and the relationship between his father and mother are not very, in a good state. So he has dealt with that pain in life. And he also, somewhere in the show, is standing against his dad because of the, difference in the ideologies of both the people. And then somewhere he's also helping Saraswati, kind of again rebounding with the daughters. He's
Yeah.
helping her finding her, peace. He's with Vedika. He's helping Vedika to, fulfill her motive in the show. So this is a very layered character, and Sagar for me, I just felt it's fun to play, and like, and then again a very different genre again. So then I'll have to, again I'm getting a chance to polish my craft, learn new things, and then cater that to the audience. And again, when you'll you look forward to it, that how people are going to take it, and then I'm just waiting and excited for the result.
But your last show, Alibaba, ended soon after you joined. Do you think it was difficult
Yeah.
for the audience to accept you after Sheezan left?
So I believe it got extended because
Yeah.
I actually joined the show for a month, and then it actually went off to another 3-4 months, with
Yeah.
which we didn't expect it. So for me it was a very happy ending, and then for me it was something I somehow been able to cater, and I am blessed that I have received love from people, not the hate or anything, and I am literally blessed with a lot of love from that show.
But you are a part of the industry. Your brother is a part of the industry. Do you guys discuss projects with each other?
Definitely, we always guide each other. We always take feedbacks from each other, and we have this support towards each other. We are each other's honest critics.
Last year, he did one of the films, Kisi Ka Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan, which did not turn out as it was expected to be. In such times,
Hmm.
how do you guys cheer each other?
We always get happy with whatever we have achieved.
Yeah.
We don't, kind of look at it from a frequency point of view, ki how much it has happened. It has happened, and we are happy with that, because even for a lot of people, even that is a bigger thing to achieve. So for me and my brother, we kind of appreciate each other's work. We kind of do our honest hard work towards that project. Like, if we are not honest, if we are not doing so much of hard work and all that, then it's the point of thinking "Arey hua nahi" and all that. But then when we are putting our best, and then like, it's again, it's the game of cinema, that whatever you do your best, at the
Yeah.
end the audience is the one who judges. So it always up to the hands of audience, and we would always want to work harder and harder to kind of reach to the greater audience, and like, more people, and gather their left for us.
Yeah. And the similar trend is on television also. Do you think in today's time, like we don't see shows running for a very long time, do you think it has
Yeah.
become very difficult for actors, for makers to predict what will work and what will not work on television?
Definitely, it's totally unpredictable, because to be liked by the audience, you just make it as per the researches, and like, little bit of whatever feedback that you've received, and then a lot of teamwork happens. But then it's totally depends on the audience and their mood, and what the
Yes.
mood they're accepting it, and whether they're gonna like it or not. But then, yeah, one thing that you can make sure that you always put in your complete efforts to whatever project you're doing, and be honest with it.
Recently, Krishna Mukherjee, one of the actresses, accused a producer of her show of harassment. Then I was talking to another actor, and she said that the abuse in the television industry is very common. It's just nobody talks about it. What do you have to say about this?
See, it's not only in the TV industry, I would say. The harassment, all this fuss and antisocial elements exists in every field. But yes, it should not be entertained at all. It should be always, people should raise their voices against whatever unfair things happening towards them, and we should always not be very biased upon the feedbacks. कि हम सुने और हमने react किया. We should always be open to knowing more and more about that information, and then come to a conclusion ki, okay, this is wrong, or like, let the fair trial happen, let the fair things to take place, and then come upon an opinion ki yaar kiske saath galat hua hai, kiske saath sahi hua hai. But then, see, until unless you don't have full knowledge about it, you cannot say anything.
Yes.
But of course, what I'll say ki, of course there's bit of uh, the disturbance in the harmony, and but you cannot avoid it, because that's inevitable. That comes when 10 people work, two people are always going to be little on and off, in that
Yeah.
process. So this is a field, this is an industry, and we always be very sure with our principles, with our working rules and terms, and then and as per that, we should always take projects. Like,
Right.
I was blessed enough to, at least I've been always gotten this opportunity to work with wiser and nicer people. So
Yeah.
I'm happy for it.
Anybody who follows you on social media, Abhishek, also knows that you are building your new house. What is the update on that?
We got
Yeah.
that dream home for us, and we are building it with a lot of love. And when you're building it with a lot of passion, it takes a lot of time. But now we're
Yeah.
also excited to like, put it out, and like, we also wanted to move in there pretty soon. and I think months or two, and then we will be in our new house.
There are rumors that you will also be joining Gum Hai Kisi Ke Pyar Mein soon. Is this true?
No, no, no. That will be completely, my it'll be against my contract if I'll do that. And I'm currently working in Pukar, Dil Se Dil Tak. That's for Sony Entertainment. And
Right.
today only I got to know when I was doing all the whole conferences and media interaction. People told me that this is what going on. I actually it didn't come up on my Instagram, or like it didn't come to me yet. So I heard it today only, but I believe that's totally false. And of course, I have done the mock shoot, but it is quite old. It's quite an old video that is now flowing, and all of that thing is
Yeah.
happening. But I'm not associated with that right now. I'm associated with Sony and Pukar Dil Se Dil Tak.
Lastly, if you have to give one message to your fans on why they should watch Pukar Dil Se, what will it be?
My message to them is that please do watch our show Pukar Dil Se Dil Tak on Sony Entertainment Television at 8:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. It's a request. We would love if you'll watch it, if you'll give your feedback, support, and love to the show. And we're looking forward to this amazing journey together.
Thank you so much, Abhishek,
Thank you
for
so
joining us.
much.
It was lovely talking to you. All the very best for your show.
Thank you so much, Chirag. Take care.